Wow, I look like proper gross right now, but it's such a special little occasion for the videoing because, yeah, I'm not even going to bother showing you me cutting it out of the cardboard box. You know what this is, you've read what it is, the video's about me taking the thing out of this box. Oh! It's that masterpiece I'd pre-ordered that was expensive because it was full price and I paid for it ages ago because I had to have this. Oh yeah, boy! If you're unaware, this is the MPM-4 Optimus Prime, which means Masterpiece Movie. It's the flipping '07 Optimus done in the best way that it's ever been done. Because of course it's now taken 10 years to do perfectly. Bloody hell, 10 years since the first film. But whatever, yeah, 10 years to have the chance and the many goes at doing this Optimus, so we finally get one that looks as good as this. Oh boy, yes. If you can't tell, I really like the movie Optimus design. Specifically like the first movie one before he gets all the tweaks in like Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon, when he gets the abs in slightly different proportions. This one is the best one. Forget the silly Knight AoE TLK looking one. This is movie Optimus Prime, and I love it. I love everything about its design. And I know a lot of you are going to go, whoa, what? No, I love it. It's so much. The legs, the feet, the flames, the trim and the paint, the shiny bits. There's so much going on here. It's just cool. It's just really good. So yeah, to just have a proper, you know, just the concept of having a masterpiece figure of that movie design is just, it's kind of ludicrous, really, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, what? I mean, come on. We're only just getting Masterpiece Beast Wars stuff, and then they kind of go jump the fence for this 10th anniversary and go, yeah, have Bumblebee and Optimus done perfectly. Like, maybe probably about 5 years earlier than you thought they would have been done. So, here we go. Movie masterpiece time. Oh boy. If you don't know, this isn't Takara. This is like, this and Bumblebee are like the only two masterpieces that aren't Takara first. These are Hasbro first. I don't know if that's anything to do with just how Takara aren't really bothered about doing movie figures, but yeah, this is Hasbro. But it's trying very hard to be a Takara box with the funny little blue woo thing down there behind the vehicle mode, but then you got the fact that none of the stuff that says masterpiece is actually shiny. You know, the product shots are okay, but certainly not Takara good. And of course they're trying to do the whole masterpiece thing where you've got the vehicle mode on the side of the box there. I bet that's the wrong way up when you put it with the rest of them. And then the back of the box is just kind of plain, as most Hasbro stuff is these days. Like Takara would have loads, like a wall of Japanese text here with bios and tech specs and stuff, wouldn't it? And it's just, here's some pictures, here are 3 words showing you 3 of the things it can do. We're assuming you can just work it out for yourself. But, oh, let's not delay it any longer, eh, shall we? Oh, come on, crack the seal, boy. You gotta get this box open, because it's an unboxing. Whoa! I'm assuming, oh no, okay, it's packaged in robot mode. I was not expecting that, because it's, you know, a long ways box. I was thinking we're going to get a truck in here, but no. Oh mama, oh boy, oh, there he is. Looking all kind of big. Vaguely bigger than I thought he might have done, maybe, I don't know. I've seen this compared to MP10, and he's a big boy. This isn't quite as big, but maybe it almost is. There he be. Ooh. Oh, already, some of that paint. Just the way that they've picked out the edges of the flames in silver. Oh, it's doing things to me. So, paperwork. This is how you know it's Hasbro, because you get some muddly printed instructions that are all in black and white, and it's, yeah. It's going to take a bit of doing transforming this. I know there are videos out there that already show you how crazy the transformation on this is, but of course I've not watched them, because I'm going to spoil it for myself. I'll leave the camera on while I teach myself to do it, just so I can catch bits where I go, what? But I won't run through the whole thing, because there are other videos you can watch to do that in much more detail, and I don't want to make this too long, because it's already going to be a massive gush fest, so snippety snip, let's get him out of here, shall we? Before we go too far, I just want to talk about the weapons, because I think this is where I would say it's quite not perfect, because look at that gun. Okay, it's got some paint on there to make it look kind of scorched and actually used to shoot things, but it's all just dark grey. Why isn't it silver? It's supposed to be made out of like his fuel tank, so why isn't it like, I mean, nothing on here is chrome, but why isn't it doing what the rest of the figure does, trying to approximate chrome by being silver? Like, that's just boring. And I think it's all one piece, doesn't do anything. I don't like the handle. Like, why is he going to be gripping it like that? And it doesn't really look very big either. Swords, however, are enormous. They're way too big. I mean, okay, at least they've sculpted in like the glyphs in there. I wasn't expecting that. And they are actually clear. Every kind of picture I saw of these, they're lit in such a way that they look opaque. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, they're just too big, too wide, and slightly like too much of a kind of wee colour. They're not orange enough. I don't know. Weapons are a bit, but I've cut all the string. See, actually kept in here with string. You know, a little bit of a 2010 throwback there. Lifting him out of the box. Oh bloody hell! Oh my days. I mean, the back kibble is always going to be a point of contention on any iteration of this design rendered in plastic, but that's done well. Oh my god, look! When you look at his back, for God's sake, look at the flames and everything on there. Oh lordy, 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 lord. Oh my. Oh. Cheeky bit of click in there. Nice one. Ooh, yes. Oh, he does double knees. This is good. The knees are probably my favourite bit of this design. I just like the knee pads and all the gold bits. Oh my god! Oh, the big feet. Oh, Christ alive. This is something else, son. Oh, there's some hint of a waist in there, yes. Oh boy. I'm very aware his chest isn't quite maybe as it should be, but that's something to fiddle with. Because I'll get this out of the way now. There's a kind of point of contention with this figure. Main thing that made me go ooh, ooh, is the red bits in his chest. I mean, yeah, they should be there. It's fine and good and all that, but they're kind of too big and hang too low. I don't know. It feels like they cover up too much of like. Because under here is all the grill of his abs, and you should be able to see more of that. I don't know. Something's going on with the proportions of his chest that you can see straight away from stock photography and everything that is not quite right, and I think that's only to accommodate the fact there's a matrix in here, which, this being the first movie design, kind of makes you think, why is that there? Because he doesn't get that till the second film, and you never see him actually put it in his chest or take it out of his chest, so I'd kind of be happy with that not being there if you were going to get his boobs being a bit close together. Because what's all this gulf between his pecs here? Like, I don't know where any of this detail in his neck comes from. I know this design pretty well. I can draw it from memory 90%. I don't know what's going on with his neck. But there we go. You can look. Oh no! You can look up. I realise I'm actually just destroying his head because that's how the gimmick works. Oh, flip it round. Oh, there's his face, looking very nicely, sharply detailed and painted and everything. Just, you know, shame he hasn't got any light piping. Ain't a masterpiece if it ain't got the lighty pipies, is it? But good lord, I'm just. You know, you can see I'm having the most perfunctory kind of handle of this thing right now, but it is incredible. Just in person, it's so much better than I thought it was going to be. You know, I'm ready to complain about the weird flame bits in his arms here. Why is that there? What's that going on with but it's a spot, man. It's so clean and tidy. I mean, yes, his legs look a little bit skinny around his knees. I suppose they're always going to, but this is simply breathtaking. So, shall I try and make it a truck? Oh, I think there's some die cast in there as well. Yeah, let's do something before I just sit here staring at it for 10 hours. Before I get him into a truck, I'm just going to try and get his swords on here, or at least one of them. See how that looks. I do like this. I do like the fact that you can curl his wrists in like that. That's a lot. That's something small doing a lot. Honestly, that's yes. So you do them. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. There's right and left ones. Righty ho. So you just kind of move his hand out of the way and stick it in the gap that appears, and oh boy, that's yeah. It's not quite straight. Might need to be heated up a little bit, but oh, that's a look. That's oh, what's going on there? Yes, that is a look being served up right there. Oh, appropriately big enough bone crusher when? Yeah. Okay, the swords do look. Let's pop that out. Open up his mitt, because he does have articulated fingers. And oh bloody hell, that's okay. I wasn't expecting to be that articulated. Going all over the show here. Oh, I see. He has the masterpiece styled gun grip in his palm, which I couldn't give two tosses about. But I suppose you can get him to hold someone else's gun if you feel like it. Might look better, because that looks a bit gappy. There's a hole. No, I shouldn't be able to see his hand. That should just cover everything up. I mean, okay, it's the same colour as his hand, but he's just holding a gun and holding it kind of strangely. Yeah, that's gonna take some particularly good angles to get to look good on any kind of photograph, because it's just not right at all. Oh well, there we go. You can't have everything, can you, apparently? Okay, let's spend the next half an hour making it into a truck. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Just opening up his back shows kind of how insane it is. Like the whole the trailer hitch is actually in his back. Like the on-screen model does that, but no figure ever has. It's actually all just coiled up in the small of his back, and the rear bumper is actually his bum. What kind of wizard designed this? Basically going through this just hoping that it's going to be more forgiving than the Revenge of the Fallen leader. Already something seems vaguely more polished about the whole process than that, but we've only just begun, so watch me eat my words. Already getting a bit of a vibe from the old Battle Blades Voyager that I've got, which I suppose is based on the leader kind of conversion, isn't it? So it's kind of doing all that kind of vaguely same stuff, just in a better way. And what's more insane about where I can see how this is going is that the actual bits of his robot mode that you would say, oh, that's that bit of the truck, for once actually is that bit of the truck. It's not just a fake bit. Oh my god. I don't know how I didn't notice this before. The grill in his middle, that's actually metal. That's actually die cast. I thought it was just like painted and there was, oh no, it's actually shiny. Is it chrome? No, it's metal. Yeah! Oh my god. This thing, oh, I'm scared about it getting rusty now. Oh my god, because all his feet in here, it's all actual metal. It's all actual, it's the right texture and everything because it's the actual material that it should be. The Matrix is made of metal as well. I just found that, by the way. You got to undo quite a lot to be able to get it out, so yeah. Removable, I think it is, yeah. Use copious amounts of air quotes with that because it takes a hell of a lot of work. I'm sorry, I can't articulate this. There are no words to describe what's going on here. Oh my good lord. So under his chest, it's just exploded mess of stuff. But then, with like his head goes in the hole that you make there, and like it's starting to look like a truck. You're having a giggle, mate. Okay, it's getting very Lee Rochford now because the legs just go whoop, and you're left with something that's like a foot long that you try to handle. Oh Christ. It takes so much to get to the point where you've got two halves of a truck that you just got to whoop. No. Pressing things together is popping other things apart. Oh no. Okay, tabbing all of this together officially took far too long. Because as soon as you put one thing in, another bit pops out and something else has gone wrong and there are so many joints all in here. It's just, oh man, it's a cacophony of stuff. It's not quite straight, but we're getting there, yes, nearly finished, look. Oh, we're done! It's a lorry! truck time. I can see a hole through it here. There's a few bits that are wonky on the bottom. There's just so many joints crammed into this. It is, I think that has to be the most insane thing I have ever attempted to transform. It's just, I mean, it's incredibly engineered, but it's also just so much moving all over the place. And then you got this truck, and it's big and it's heavy and it's painted perfectly. And I'm constantly going to be annoyed by surfaces that aren't flush because the bloody thing doesn't want to tab together properly. Certainly going to take some wrestling with and a few tries to get this vehicle mode right every time. But man, that's nice. The tyres aren't rubber, if you're wondering, like most masterpieces, but whatever. I could totally forgive that. And there's so much metal running along like the whole middle of this. Who cares about a bit of rubber? And I've just noticed there is a stand port in the back of his backside. Nothing's going to support the weight of this on a stand. Are you joking? Yeah, that's incredible. This is, hands down, of course it is, the best movie Optimus that has ever existed. You know, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of fun ones. Plenty of fun ones that aren't such a bloody pain to transform, but God, each mode is so worth it, and it's just definitely a masterpiece. Can't say it's not. That's simply amazing, and I'm guessing that the trailer hitch back here is where you stick the guns and stuff in a silly way that looks really silly, but you know, they've got to go somewhere, right? That's how you store the things! Just some swords poking up off the back. I suppose actually, if you really wanted to, you could give him like some big sword gun. But no, just leave that to one side. Enjoy the beauty and majesty of this thing, looking almost as shiny as it should. I can't understand why this isn't chrome, you know, these are the soles of his feet. But that's great. It's annoying me how wonky it is, but there we go. MPM-4 Optimus Prime. Bloody well as a masterpiece. I don't really honestly care about most masterpieces. This is the first one I've actually done and thought I have to have that. I simply have to. You can keep your Infernos and even your Cheetors. This is my jam, and I'm just going to try not to think about how much it costs, but it's certainly worth a hefty amount of money. You know, maybe not the full amount, you know, always try and get your box for less than the full amount, but you know what? Feels like there's 130 quid's worth of stuff in this. Honestly, it feels like 130 quid. Saying those words out loud are kind of very uncomfortable, but this is incredible and has to be, simply has to be the best thing that I'm going to get this year or have had in like ever. Like, honestly, this is a tour de force of everything that is good about Transformers these days. You know, whether you like movie Optimus or not, just what has gone into this is above and beyond, and it makes me able to forgive the fact the gun hasn't got some silver paint on it, because the thing itself is simply... I haven't got words. I've already said enough words. This is beautiful. And I'm thinking about getting the B and hoping that they do more, because barricade like this, or mate, imagine a blackout. Whew, lordy! Yeah, more movie masterpiece, guys, please. Please. There are people out there who will appreciate characters other than Optimus and Bumblebee, so please keep doing them. I need to turn the camera off now because it's just mate. I'm gonna go spend the rest of the day just staring at this thing. So see you later, yeah?